Are we connecting?
Well, Restream is connecting. Twitch is connected. And YouTube is probably live too, so feel free to start doing your thing.
Well, we want to make sure we got people here before I say hello, you sexy
Now hold
viewers.
on, you do read the book, which gives people time to join
To
the
join.
stream.
Yay.
So start reading the book.
Hello, Spotted Cow, who's not stood on any grass.
Now, hold on, the spotted cow hasn't said anything yet.
And hello, Alfie, and hello, Babom.
Oh, the spotted cow said something.
Right. So let's read on while we wait for people to join. So where were we? Berenzia had met Tiber Septim and had been quite taken by the gentle Septim, and it had all worked out all right. After a few days, Symmachus left for Mournhold to take up the duties of a governor until Berenzia was ready to assume the throne, after which he would become her prime minister. Berenzia, with Dreliane as chaperone, took up residence in a suite of rooms at the imperial palace. Several tutors were provided her in all the fields deemed seemly for a queenly education. During this time she became deeply interested in the magical arts, but she found the study of history and politics not at all to her preference. On occasion she met with Tiber Septim in the palace gardens, and he would unfailingly and politely inquire as to her progress, and chide her, although with a smile, for her disinterest at matters of state. However, he was always happy to instruct her on the finer points of magic, and he could make even history and politics seem interesting. "They're people, child, not dry facts in a dusty volume," he said. As her understanding broadened, their discussions grew longer, deeper, more frequent. He spoke to her of his vision of a united Tamriel, each race separate and distinct but with shared ideals and goals, all contributing to the common weal. "Some things are universal, shared by all sentient folk of goodwill," he said. "So the one teaches us. We must unite against the malicious and the brutish, the miscreated, the orcs, trolls, goblins, and other worse creatures, and not strive against one another." His blue eyes would light up as he stared into his dream, and Berenzia was delighted just to sit and listen to him. If he drew close to her, the side of her body next to him would glow as if he were a smouldering blaze. If their hands met, she would tingle all over as if his body were charged with a shock spell. One day, quite unexpectedly, he took her face in his hands and kissed her gently on the mouth. She drew back after a few moments. Sorry, Mia's face.
That is not how a student-teacher relationship should work.
She drew back after a few moments, astonished by the violence of her feelings, and he apologized instantly. We didn't mean to do that. It's just, you are so beautiful, dear, so very beautiful." He was looking at her with hopeless yearning in his generous eyes. She turned away, tears streaming down her face. "Are you angry with us? Speak to us, please."
This is definitely going to be a case for HR.
Berenzia shook her head. "I could never be angry with you, Excellency. I love you. I know it's wrong, but I can't help it." "We have a consort," he said. "She is a good, virtuous woman, the mother of our children and future heirs. We could never put her aside. Yet there is nothing between us and her, no sharing of the spirit. She would have us be other than what we are. We are the most powerful person in all of Tamriel, and Berenzia, I think I am the most lonely as well." He stood up suddenly. "Power," he said with sublime contempt. "I'd trade a goodly share of it for youth and love if the gods would only sanction it." "But you are strong and vigorous and vital, more than any man I've ever known." He shook his head vehemently. "Today, perhaps. Yet I am less than I was yesterday, last year, 10 years ago. I feel the sting of my mortality, and it is painful." "If I can ease your pain, let me." Baron Zaya moved towards him, hands outstretched. No, I would not take your innocence from you. I'm not that innocent. How so? The Emperor's voice suddenly grated harshly, his brows knitted. Baron Zaya's mouth went dry. What had she just said? But she couldn't turn back now. He would know. There was straw, she faltered. I was lonely too. I'm lonely. And not as strong as you. She cast her eyes down in abashment. I guess I'm not worthy, Excellency. No, not so, Baron Zaya. My Baron Zaya. It cannot last for long. You have a duty towards Mournhold and a duty towards the Empire. I must tend toward mine as well. But while we may, shall we share what we have, what we can, and pray the One forgives us our frailty? Tiber Septim held out his arms, and wordlessly, willingly, Baron Zaya stepped into his embrace.
Is that the last?
Well, no, I think we shall leave it there.
Goodness gracious, what a roller coaster. On a side note, say hello to Terry, and
Hello,
I'd also
Terry.
say Potato, but I think he just stepped away because his head started hurting again. I think it's one of us.
Oh.
Clearly our influence can
Is he
cause
allergic to
headaches.
us?
I hope so. No, I hope not. That would be bad. I just hope that I have the ability to inflict headaches to people by merely being around. See what I did there? That's how you do a pun. Merely being here. Anyway.
So what's going on with chat? Looks like people are fighting. Stop fighting.
Well, the Diamond Soldier and Blazing Gale seem to have a little jiggle, rattle, whatever you call that, about being racist towards metals and materials and resources. I'm not entirely sure, but point in case being, Terry Love is happy that he gets to experience another book at bedtime story. And he also offered you a box of old Barbara Cartland romance paperbacks. Do you want those to read?
I've never read a Barbara Cartland, but I've always imagined that they were really just porn dressed up as romance stories so that old ladies could read them and get away with it. Hey, I've met old ladies. They tell you what, old ladies are properly into the racy stuff.
Yes, but they're decent enough to not talk openly about it.
Exactly.
The first rule about Old Granny Club is you don't talk about the weird paperbacks you're reading. Anyway, say hello to Belorso.
Hello, Belorso.
How do you even do? You didn't predict it correctly. There we go. They're still having their fight about...
Stop fighting.
I don't know. Somebody got apparently put in timeout. I'm not sure who is.
I think that's automatic, isn't it?
No, it's not. You wanted me to disable most of these.
Yeah. Yeah, because it was a little
Oh,
bit
that reminds
over.
me.
What?
Magic.
What's magic?
Oh, well, you can't see, but I moved the sign that tells people to step off the grass in the background. No, it wasn't Blazing Gale. He's not in timeout. I can see his messages.
Lots of cap locks. Kill the cap locks, please, people.
Did I leave that on?
What?
The caps lock box.
No, there's people doing caps lock. I'm doing caps lock.
So, Diamond Soldier's complaining that Blazing Gale called him copper.
Diamond Soldier, Blazing Gale, quit it. Otherwise, we will put you both into timeout.
And now you've heard it. When it comes from Sal, it is a legitimate threat. When it comes from me, it's more like a...
Yeah, we're not here to listen to fights in chat.
I was thinking about a way to put mischievous deed into nicer words, but that didn't work out.
Potato is saying reason for the sudden panic attack from this nice morning is that I was scratching an itch on my arm and I seem to have a hard lump there. It reminds me of when I first started doing the... I started doing capoeira for the first time. This is years ago. And... my arms would be stiff after it because I did lots of cartwheels and stuff like that. And one day I was rubbing my arm because it was quite sore, and I noticed I had quite a large lump on my arm, and it was quite firm and quite sore, and I was sort of rubbing it a bit, and after a little while I realised, I was like, oh, it's a muscle. I've got a muscle. It's like I've never had a muscle there on my arm before.
Well, way to go. You turned Potatoes concerning medical condition into a funny story.
Sorry, that's probably not appropriate, but...
Well, as people suggested, it would be wise to visit a doctor soon, if this keeps on
even if it's just for reassurance.
staying. Yeah. Doctors are supposed to be reassuring, but be glad that you don't live in Britain, because here they're not.
What's not?
I've literally been dying since February. Slowly but surely, you know. You're kind of probably dying too. Better check a doctor with that. And my doctor is very bad at playing medical theatre about making me feel better. He just looks at me in disgust and then starts crying and waves at me until I leave. We're not having the best of time together, but I can't do anything about it. He's my doctor.
Yeah, but you have at least got a referral now, haven't you?
Yeah, which is the fourth one, so I'll go to the next doctor who'll just cry at me until I leave.
So, Mia, what am I doing? You made me come into this place with things.
Yes.
Faceless people. Do I activate these things?
You can try to activate them, don't worry, nothing bad will happen because you lack the required item.
Am I supposed to activate any of them?
I don't know. You probably don't have any of the items required for any of them.
So what am I supposed to do?
Well, you started out the stream in here and you're now made aware of its existence. So if you ever find one of the corresponding things...
I put it in one of the heads.
Yes.
Don't I need to... Didn't I find... Like, do I put... Is it the masks I put on the faces?
Yes.
Don't I have one of them?
Well, where is that mask at the moment?
Probably on my face, is it?
Oh, well, take it off so you can put it in there.
Is that what I'm supposed to do?
Well, you can't put the mask on the bust if it's on your face.
Right, well, if I put that in there, does it tell me wooden mask? It doesn't tell me which of the things. Do I just... Oh, it's gone all grey.
Oh, you've done something bad.
Oh.
Say hello to Tammy.
Hello, Tammy.
Who points out that doctors in America are not much better. Well, I wouldn't know, I haven't tried them.
Alright, we're here.
Why would I be upset if people wish me a good afternoon? That is just inconsiderate. Plus, I tend to say good morning at any time of day because it's always dawn somewhere.
So, which way do we need to go?
I don't know, you were going on your own quest, which was probably leading you back to Whiterun.
I can't remember.
I know, it's been a week. Good afternoon, Diamond Soldier. Are you happy now?
I know we were following a... Oh, do I need to go up the stairs? Let's see. Map, am I facing the right way? No. Okay, so I need to turn to my right. Somewhere behind here?
Should I point out that
In
the
there?
spotted cow seems to be sad?
Oh.
Because it now has sad in its Twitch username. Is that normal? Was that there before? We're terribly sorry that you're sad, but at least...
Uh-oh. Enemies.
A growling enemy. I think Lydia found it.
Yeah, I can't see it. Where is it?
It's behind the pillar. Lydia's stabbing it.
Ah, it's a frost troll. See if we can hit it with some fire whilst...
You're outmatched.
I hope Terry is now satisfied, as he's now getting actual gameplay footage. sort of discussions about doctors. And Terry Love points out that it takes 2 weeks to book an appointment here, which is true, yes. But then Babom also clarified that it then takes about 2 months of nothing happening before you get to book the next appointment. I love this system. Well, at the very least it's free, but that's
true.
The last of it I'm going to say now, otherwise I'm going to spark a discussion. Potato plans on seeing a clinic after stream to get a bunch of things checked out, or at least get an appointment. Can you get an appointment at a clinic that late? I mean, it's... Oh yeah, I mean, it's 2:45 already. By the time the stream will be over, it'll be 5. And then you'll only have 1 hour before everything shuts down.
Some clinics are open late. Like, there's clinics, like on Wednesday and Thursday, a lot of them in the UK are open until sort of 7 or 8.
You're forgetting we're speaking about Canada here, which is just a big village. And as it is... And as normal in a village, everything shuts down at 6. They you know... We have a German saying where we just... how do you call the process of opening the lid of a box? Where you
opening the
clap
lid.
Something hoch.
Where's the road gone? Is it down that way?
Jesus Christ, how do you put that? There's a German saying which basically implies that the sidewalks get turned over at 6 because even the sidewalks shut down. It's a funny thing, and Sal didn't listen. Thank you.
Even the sidewalks get shut down.
Oh... So you're now just admitting that it's not funny? You could have left me with my illusion.
Love that German sense of humour. The infamous German sense of humour.
Yes, thank you. Well, Blazing Gale is pointing out that a morning can't be good because you need to get up from bed and go to work.
I agree, mornings are never good.
Which is why you keep wishing for a good morning. You don't put out a fact and tell people, yes, it is a good morning. You wish somebody a good morning, hoping that they won't have to get out of bed. Or something similar. Or that something brings them a cake to bed.
Having cake in bed is definitely preferable to going to work.
I wouldn't want to have cake in bed. That's gross.
Lydia, why are you throwing arrows into the water?
Potato was gonna draw Mouse Sal, but he can't at the moment with his current condition. We're terribly sorry.
Yeah.
But, you know, you'll hopefully get better soon. Terry Love points out that the spotted cow is probably sad because we won't let him on the grass to eat. Well, you can buy hay that's pre-packaged so you don't have to eat our lawn.
Where am I going? Okay, so I'm looking to the left. Alright, well, maybe we go cross country.
It's getting even worse for Potato. He doesn't even have any milk to make tea.
Oh dear. I mean, that does sound like a proper crisis. I'm not a huge tea... I don't mind a cup of tea, but I'm not a huge tea drinker. But I know if I don't have the required coffee or chocolate or whatever my current fad is, yeah, it's most disappointing.
I enjoy tea, especially peppermint tea. It's lovely, but I don't get the whole milk thing in it. Why is that required? I see why you need to water down some coffee with milk, because that stuff can be quite strong, but the tea you can, you know...
Well, you put milk in black tea, not in peppermint tea.
Ah, right. Yeah, I don't like black tea, so that's where we're going with this. Who drinks black tea?
Well,
stick with
most
peppermint.
tea is black tea.
Oh, no! You're ruining tea for me.
Oh, there's lots of... Is that just water? I was hoping to find Nern root. That looks like a Nern root.
Jesus, Cowslappy Christ. Something is wrong about my clock. Apparently when the stream's over, it'll be 3 PM for potato and not 5 PM for potato. I must have gotten my Anubis time zone wrong. Oh, how unfortunate. But Bomb points out that some of the roads in Skyrim are impossible to follow. It legit took him 2 hours to find the road to the first mountain place.
Yeah, at the moment I know this territory so well, I can just go cross country and not expect too much difficulties along the way.
Taylor apparently appreciates how I insulted an entire country, but it's a good thing that Canadians are so polite. I didn't insult them. I'm pretty sure Anubis would be proud about the notion that you turn up your sidewalks at 6 to close shop. It snowed for potato, so that's nice. And Terry would like you to cook the giant crabs. You haven't actually ever cooked anything in the game, have you?
Not on camera. And I didn't know that you could cook giant crabs.
Well, go cook the crab.
Alright, shall do. Hello, Whiterun.
Blazing Gale still trying to argue that wishing people a good morning is a bad thing, because that means they'll have gotten out of bed. That's why I wish people a good morning at any time of the day. So maybe they'll have a good morning tomorrow. See? It all works out. Tammy Patton likes crab cakes. And I'm pretty sure I'm behind on chat. Like, very far behind on chat.
What's going on up there? There's not usually a fire up there, is there?
And
oh, it's just a guard with a torch, okay.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn? Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort near Riften.
he spazzed out for a second there.
Oh, look, there's a goose just walking around.
What is it? Dragons?
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with the name Marconian. Where's that one come from?
Okay, it's not telling me to go and pick the thistle. It's telling me to go speak to this person.
There's been talk amongst the guards that you are Dragonborn.
Yeah.
But such a thing, surely that's not possible.
No, yeah, it is, but that's not. I've come with a delivery from Idgrod.
Yorik's sister? Poor child. Magic runs deep in that family's bloodline. It's not always a blessing. Thank you for this. Something for your trouble.
Wow.
Okay, so...
Mail delivery pays well.
It does?
Grace of Kinnereth be with you.
Was that a question?
What?
Was that a question or acknowledging that it pays well?
I was agreeing.
The pain is so great.
Let's get out of this place. It's full of people being noisy.
The sad spotted cow must be really sad because it agrees that all mornings are bad.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of mornings. Speaking of cows, hey, look, yeah, I've still got my cow.
Clearly that's gonna cheer up people, right?
If we kill the dragon once, we can do it again. With your help, of course.
Tammy Patton agrees about not having milk and tea. Thank you.
What
Finally
have
somebody
I
who
got
sees the
on me?
light.
Do I need to get rid of any of this stuff?
What's a rude German word? Sal, what's the rude German word you know?
I don't know that you've actually taught me any rude German words.
Wow, that totally sounds like me.
Yeah.
Okay, here a quote from Potato. There, my brain isn't being a Pfannkuchen anymore, but I still have some minor jitters still. See, I put definitely a German rude word there. Or a rude German word, however you want to put it. apparently the stream's been very British so far. First we talk about the NHS, then tea, and what's next, the weather. It's been raining today.
It has. Okay, so I'm going to cook some crab. Can I cook
You're
crab?
baking here.
Oh. Things
Oh,
suddenly
whoopsie-doozers. Time for the Mere Show. Soon.
Is that my computer crashed or the game?
I'm pretty sure
My
that
computer.
is your computer. Look at this! Well, not you. You're busy restarting the computer. Apparently baking crabs is too much. While you're over there, I'm reading out chat to you. Blazing Gale and his family basically drink tea 24/7. They drink Impra, mostly, but he very much enjoys some apple cider and cinnamon tea. And he usually drinks his Impra with milk. He doesn't like green tea, though. And Potato likes his tea with milk and sugar. Ugh. Oh yeah, Terry Love was then talking about the weather, pointing out that it's turned autumny here. Autumny. Autumny.
Autumny.
Autumny.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's a word.
It's not a real word, but it's a used word.
Do people request Anubis or something? Ah, they want the train song. Oh, where did I put that again? Where did I put that? No, that's not there. I'm not sure if I'm quick enough.
Oh, it'll take a while. It'll take a little while, a few minutes.
Yeah, I know, but I usually don't remember where I put these things. Was it that one or that one? There it is, faintly in the background. Oh no, Alfie linked to that stupid click from last time.
Oh, I've still not watched that yet.
Well, you were there when it happened.
Yeah, I was probably not.
Terry Love points out that wishing people a good morning is bad. There should be something like wishing an actor break a leg to replace good morning. When do you wish an actor to break his leg?
When they're going on stage. You never wish an actor good luck, you always say break a leg.
Why?
Tradition.
What if he does break a leg?
Then that's unfortunate.
He's gonna blame you.
No, that's...
He's gonna blame you, he's gonna sue you, and you'll have to pay for it because you made it sound like you sabotaged him. You wanted him to break that leg, and then it did. Apparently, according to Blazing Gale, you're supposed to greet somebody in the morning with the following phrase: how's your sneezy life going? To which the other person replies, pretty snizzy. How's yours? Governably up. Apparently that's a proper greeting, but that feels rather long in comparison to just good morning. But Bomb shortens that to have a non-suicidal morning. Well, that's a nice one, I guess. And Bomb thinks that Whiterun makes people depressed.
Oh, don't worry, won't be there long.
Bomb also wants to know if this stream feels a bit dead. That's probably because I'm a bit behind. Only slightly. People don't feel as engaged anymore, but they leave me some room and space and time to catch up. Terry Love wants you to get rid of the trashy novel you've been reading.
It's gonna get more trashy yet.
Yeah, but that was way after you finished reading that. What trashy novel were we talking about? And Potato apparently already left us. He is heading to the clinic now, just so he can get this out of the way. Well, I know it's too late, but he'll probably watch this later on, so goodbye, Potato, and if you're
Good
watching
luck.
this right now,
Break a leg.
you have your own microphone, you don't need to shout into mine!
Oh, is mine working now?
Yes, it's been working the
Hello,
entire
you
time. That's
sexy
the idea
viewers.
behind having a 2-computer stream set up, so we can
Oh,
keep...
has mine been working all the time?
Yes!
Oh.
So have you been whispering secrets
Oh,
into it,
so
hoping
people have
nobody...
been here listening to me
I don't
swigging my
mute
drink
your
while...
microphone.
I didn't realise my microphone still worked when it
I
crashed.
thought we discussed how this works.
I don't know, maybe that would have required me, like, listening properly, wouldn't it?
I would never say, does this chat make my behind look big? Oh no, I need to turn down the train music and switch back to the other thing. Ta-da! It's like magic.
What did Potato say? Don't do the wedding quest. Okay.
I don't
But everything else you can do.
I don't think
maybe
you were
pick
planning
one
on
thing.
doing the wedding quest. As I was about to say goodbye, Potato, and if you're watching this right now in the future, hello, Potato. If you heard this message, type something funny in the comments so I don't understand what you're doing there. And Babon points out, with 26 minutes in, we've got a new record.
Ah.
In terms of how soon do you get to crash the game.
Mm.
Maybe I should have waited a bit, because that loading screen is not very entertaining. Did you know you can shake him around by moving your mouse while holding the mouse button?
You told me this at some point. We get to, like if we really want to, we can have a look at his arse.
No, luckily he covers it up for the most part. Stop it, we do not want to look there. Sal, stop it, turn him around again. Nope, Sal. Bad. Bad.
Are we sure this is working? It's taking a long time to load.
You might have run into a corrupted sci file.
Yeah, maybe.
Hold on, hold on. There we go. You can crash the game now again and reload manually.
I'm going to have to crash it with Task Manager. Doesn't want to...
Terry Love points out that you need a new gaming computer.
I do.
I don't think it's actually the computer's fault.
Well, I think so. Maybe not this particular
I'd like
crash,
to
but
blame the
all of
operating system.
all of the other crashes.
The operating system.
Well, because when it was new, it never crashed. It was really stable, but it's getting on, what, 3 years old now? It's probably a little tired.
You're fine.
Can I quit that close window?
I don't know
forgotten
what
how
I
we do
said,
this.
or what you said, or what chat said, but apparently we need to cue a debate about the American measurement system in comparison to a metric system. That's not gonna work.
No, I know. How do I usually quit it?
You right-click on the Skyrim symbol.
Yeah, that don't work.
What do you mean that didn't work?
It doesn't work.
Have you right-clicked?
Yes.
Look! Close window!
It doesn't work. See?
Okay, Alt F4. Alright, never
Doesn't
mind.
do anything. There is a way, because we've had this before. And what I've got to do...
Oh yes, you hold Control, Alt and Delete.
Yeah, bring up Task Manager.
No. You hit Control, Alt and Delete and you log out.
Oh, there was another way to do it.
Yeah, I know, but before we find out... Yeah, sign out anyway. But before we find out what that was, we're doing it quicker now. Ignore the fact that I'm there.
There's a mirror on my computer.
I know. Ignore the mirror on your computer. It's supposed to stay in the background and observe. I'm not sure if this is written in song, but Blazing Gale points out, when the dog bites, when the stream crash, when I'm feeling sad, I'd simply reboot my fucking... PC
and then I'm feeling kinda good.
Damn it. I should have
think that's
pre-read the
from
message entirely
When
before I
the
started
dog
reading
waits,
it.
When the
You
beast
tricked me.
sings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
Wow, horrible.
It's might be Sound of Music or something.
Oh no, Blazing Gale tricked me twice! I just said fiddling sniz in Russian. How does that make me feel? Very upset and cross. I'll now have to censor all your other words too now. There we go. Also say hello to Ralph!
Hello, Ralph!
Who points out that it was a great start to him watching the stream. We're having a typical technical difficulty problem. But one would like to know how long your computer takes to boot.
Well, you got to reboot the computer, then got to reboot Steam, then got to reboot Nexus, then got to reboot this. So
Also, she has an unreasonably long password for a home computer.
what's that? Right, I best start it in Whiterun then. See if we get.
Yeah. Oh well. Behold the fading magic. I'm really proud of that now.
All right, fingers crossed.
Apparently your PC went boom a while ago.
Okay, this is looking better.
But one would like to know, why do all technical difficulties result in
Yeah.
one of us killing the other? I don't remember that happening, but alright.
Okay, so we run round here. Do you think maybe I shouldn't cook the... can I cook on this fire? No. Maybe I shouldn't cook the crab cake?
Also, you should have deleted System 32. You haven't
Oh,
done
damn,
that, so
forgot it.
clearly
Heard they're
that's
reforming
why
the
we're
Dawn
crashing.
Guard. Vampire hunters or something. in the old
Also, you're supposed to pull out the ROM and put in an apple. And yes, Blazing Gale, I did say the F word. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, go away. Shoo. Stop it. Why do you have to repeat this message so many times? Say hello to James Van.
Hello, James Van. It's true, there's nothing quite as funny as mere swearing. Alright, do I dare use the oven again?
No, use the cooking pot behind you so you can make some crab soup.
Oh.
Your helmet looks ridiculous. James Van points out that it's funny how the American imperial system is currently still tied to the metric system. It sure is.
I don't see any crab there.
Oh well, apparently you're not very good at cooking crab.
I don't think I can actually cook anything with anything I've got. I've got loads of ingredients. Oh, steamed mud crab legs. What do I need? Butter.
Ugh.
I'll
ugh.
have butter, I'm sure.
Please don't eat that. Alfie is asking if I want him to clip that swear word thing.
Bread.
Please don't.
How do we make butter?
I don't know. Go ask the cow upstairs.
What have I got in there?
Apparently, by saying the bad word, I've also ruined Ralph.
Take butter.
I've taken his innocence. I'm terribly sorry. Again, he tricked me. Go blame him. Somebody rust him or something. I don't know what you do these days.
Right, steamed mud crab legs have been cooked. Now, let's look at the journal and see what we're going to do next.
Would you mind answering a question from chat?
Sure.
Before you do that, what is the archetype you're playing, Sal?
Archetype as in a warrior rather than a mage.
I think the appropriate answer would be that you're trying to be a warrior mage, but mostly you're just the item container for Lydia.
I'm not trying to be a warrior mage. I just like to have a bit of magic on me because it softens up the enemies before I start hitting at them randomly with my sword. Give the logbook to Orthus. Oh, yeah. Maybe, I mean, I've got things I should have done in what's it? Find the ruins of Mzulft. Dawnguard. Bring... Oh, what's this? The curb. I have troll fat and a Daedra heart, I think. Let me have a look in my inventory. Troll fat. Oh, did I have to go and get a specific Daedra heart? I might have been that. Not that.
Do you have a Daedra heart?
Oh, I'll have one tucked away, I'm sure. Oh. That just crashed the game again.
Oopsie doozes. Well, that's unfortunate. Maybe you should stop cooking.
Maybe there's a problem with with me having food. But at least it's not crashed my computer, so... Alright, I'll just try continue and see what happens.
Clearly, this is a sign that we should walk to Falkreath. Because I'm pretty sure I've read several times already that people want to see you be in Falkreath.
True.
Ralph has a quick question. What cars do we drive, if we drive at all?
I've owned... Because I used to buy and sell cars, and I used to work as a car mechanic. And that's kind of how I funded my way through university, was by buying old bangers and doing them up and selling them on for a bit of profit. So I've had all kinds, everything from like just your little tin box runarounds to... I had a 1933 MGTF. Oh, I did MG... No, what was it? Yeah, an MGTF. I had... I built a... It was a 1932 Model B Ford in the cellar of a house, and then had to... out of bits, and then had to disassemble it to get it back out the cellar and put it onto the road. That was fun. Jaguar XJS. These were all old cars. There was a Mercedes I had. They were all old cars at the time, so it wasn't like... and this was years ago. And they were old cars when I had them. So yeah, some fancy ones, some ordinary ones, some really old, like classic ones, some vintage stuff.
Just as long as it's still relevant, Bill also points out that the game must think you could use a diet.
Oh yeah, because it's not letting me eat.
And to answer the question on my end, I do admit I would have loved to have owned a Trabant. Yes, that would have been nice, but never had one, so I can't say that
I
I
worked on a
do.
Trabant, but I never actually owned one. Right, there's Riverwood.
But I did have the smaller version, basically, more or less, the Simpson Schwalbe. What a lovely motorcycle thing.
Should I go to the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary while I'm there?
Probably. I mean, it's on the way to Falkreath.
Yeah, okay. So I'm here. And so if I go via Riverwood and then...
May I suggest you take the other road, because you seem to have a certain lack of...
Around here.
Yeah, discoveries
do
around
that.
that area.
Okay, so instead of going up this way, go that way? Or do I go river... Yeah. Okay, so we'll head down the road where I fought the dragon and then up here.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do that.
And to carry on with the car question, but I am vehemently defending my choice of purposefully driving a Ford Fiesta. I owned 2 of them, and I was hoping to own at least a few more, but at the moment I'm carless, because I've realized driving a car in this country is a nightmare. Everybody's driving on the wrong side.
Yeah, neither of us own a car at the moment. It's just living in the city centre right next to a major train station, and there's tram stops, and there's not really It's actually more convenient to either call a taxi or hire a car than it is to own one.
But Bomb wanted to know if you aren't just a fat merchant with a hired guard. What a very adventurous hire.
Oh, there's a naked guy. Oh, he's a giant, isn't he?
Yeah, don't stab him.
Do it. Okay.
Just walk past him like a normal being.
Will he let me? He's not gonna like...
Well, just walk past him as long as you don't aggravate him or get in his personal space too close or touch his cow, you'll be fine.
Okay.
He's like a normal person that you pass by on the streets. Just don't make eye contact, otherwise it'll get weird.
Okay, how is that for a little, you know, avoidance?
Fair point.
Oh, I haven't cleared out this place.
You have not, and you haven't even discovered it yet, so why not waddle in there, I guess?
Yeah, I could do that, couldn't I?
James Van, earlier on, I'm sorry for reading this out so late, but again, I'm fairly far behind in chat again, somehow. I don't know how that happens. Probably because you're talking so much. Not you specifically, you in an entirety of chat. Points out that you're basically just playing a spell sword, by the sounds of it. More of a spell axe, and more of a... I think the Bomb's description of being a merchant with a hired guard is better. Taylor appreciates our technical difficulties. And yes, I'm getting a lot of mileage out of that technical difficulty screen, Potato Drew.
For Greymore.
Are you just gonna stand there, or...?
Oh, just looking to see what that guy was doing. Should we aggro him?
Well, he's not red yet. Maybe he's not an enemy.
True. But if I get... Okay, right, we'll get out the sword and flames again. I mean...
That's close enough.
Oh, okay, so it's bandits in there.
I think you stood there for too long. Somebody just threw their dagger.
Never should have come here.
What was that?
Oh! Whoa!
Ooh. Uh-oh, that's a highwayman.
Okay.
Is that the best you can do?
Highwayman really hard or something.
No! Is that your best?
You won't get away.
We are routed.
Alright, let's run in!
I am not a retired Wehrmacht commander. I'm sorry.
God, no!
Yeah.
They got no clothes on.
You
they
keep
burn.
doing that, I'll talk about Schwalben in chat.
Whoa!
God! Damn you!
I was reading the same thing about
sorry.
an Electra's version of the Trubby,
I'm on your side.
Sorry, Lydia.
which is something I was totally behind on until I realized that it's not a fully realized concept yet, unfortunately. But I'd really like to look into that, if they finish that eventually. We're also having a longer discussion about the differences between metric and imperial measurement systems and their origins, and how one is standardized and the other one isn't.
Mm-hmm. I know that the American pint and the British pint are different.
Ugh. Terry Love would like to know if giants are like Endermen, don't make eye contact. Well, they're very similar, both are a bit tall.
And with Enderman, I don't think they mind if you make eye contact. It's if you look at the groin that they get really upset.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure if you look an Enderman in the eye, you're about to die.
No, they are quite specific about where you look. Well, actually, it may have changed, but that was certainly how it used to be.
Yep, but I thought the specific point to look at was the eye.
No.
Yeah.
Right, none of these
Do I need to
are-
boot up Minecraft in the background, then take your stream off the air just to prove my point?
Well, it might have changed, but I remember watching a test where an Enderman was looked at.
But one was really happy about you going to Falkreath and is now upset that you're getting distracted again with a bandit camp.
Well, it's good because I do need to up my skills because I'm 22 and it's still at that level where
Yeah.
anything can take me out a bit easy.
But Ralph does point out that this could just be a castle full of innocent castle tourists,
Yeah.
which
and
you're
if
all
they
just
hadn't-
stabbing now.
I did walk in saying hello everybody and oh, Lydia's on one.
And Babon points out that it was a highway woman, not a highway man. Well, the label they were wearing clearly stated it's a highway man, so...
There's a prison. Should we go in?
Well, I guess it's too late for me to disagree now, is it?
Have we got a quest in here?
I don't think we do.
Should we have a quest in here?
I don't know.
What was that?
Whoa! Who? Where are you? Where's
You
the way
got
down?
more spooked by her asking that than she did by you walking in here.
Ah!
Sovngarde await you.
I think there's somebody to your left.
Whoa!
That your best?
Never mind, they're gone now.
Yeah. Yeah, these people are neither strong nor wealthy.
Ralph
Well, they might have some things.
claims that making an electric trabby is making something that's already pretty bad worse. Are you sure? I mean, alright, the initial design for the trabby was rather limited due to its conception area, but you could make a lot of improvements, and I don't see how turning it into an electric car would be a bad thing.
Alright, which way did we come in? Was it this way or was that the way out?
Oh yeah,
Oh, no, that's
and
the door
Bell
we
also
came in.
does point out that some years ago a toy manufacturer presented a concept for a revived Trabant, but it never got anywhere, not even to a full-size prototype. It didn't? I was convinced they had at least a full-size prototype. I thought I saw one. Excuse me.
Okay, there's a way down there. There's a way up. Let's see what's through here. Oh look, Mia! It's leeks.
Yes, but they're grilled. I need fresh leeks.
There's a door which probably leads through to the rest of the castle. Let's just go up and explore the top. Make sure there's nobody and nothing good there. And then I think we'll just do an Anubis and keep going left. Nope, nothing up here. Okay, so having walked in that way, then left would be this way.
According to this site article, there was a full-size prototype at least. I have a big picture of it. But I do have to admit that the old version still looks a lot better than the new version. Oh, I have a thing for cars that kind of look like toasters.
Mia has a thing for toasters.
No, I don't like toasters. Also, first say hello to the mindless human,
Hello, mindless human. Welcome to the stream.
who wants to know what's uppy. It's now what's uppy.
Sky. Haha. See what I did there?
Nice.
Oh, was Lydia run in?
No rough stuff. Just take it.
Oh no, she's there.
It's fun.
And Terry Love funnily pointed out that the Trabant just needed a chain drive and pedals. Trust me, if there was a version of the Trabant which kind of worked like a bike, I would have loved to drive that.
Could be anyone.
Mind you, it's in the past. It's not that cool anymore now. But trust me, if I would have had that stuff when I was like 10, I would have. But that would have been great. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Beloso. I saw your message too late. He corrected himself and pointed out there actually is a full-size prototype of the new Trabant. Anyway. Mindless Human would like to know if this stream is modded. No, this game is modded. Yes,
Yeah.
it is. There is a description, or rather a list of all the mods we're using in the description, which you can find below. It's nothing too drastic.
Oh,
just
it's
some,
a guy with an electric look.
Yes, just some cosmetic improvements. Because this is the first time she's playing Skyrim, and we wanted to keep it as vanilla as possible
You
for
won't
that.
get away.
I played Morrowind about 10 years ago.
You'll make a fine rug, cat.
Oh, let's just get him.
What did you
Where
get
is
up?
he?
I can't. No.
Never mind, he burned to
night.
death. Apparently me pointing out that I love cars that look like toasters is something that's worth quoting. And apparently the Mindless Human has just subscribed.
Oh, thank you. Glad you're enjoying it enough to subscribe.
In terms of cars, what's the CV?
Oh, Citroen 2 CV.
I guess.
Looked a bit like a French version of a Volkswagen Beetle. They had another one called a Citroen Diane.
I guess it looks like a toaster.
Not really.
I'm not talking about round toasters, you know, those sloped modern toasters. I'm talking about a cinder block with slots for toast in them.
Alright, I think we've done down here. Well, those modern slopey toasters are actually mimicking what toasters in the 1950s looked like. Right, where is that other door? I think it's through here.
But one thing's the worst looking car, in his opinion, is the Reliant Robin.
Oh, I did once turn a Fiat 126 into a hot rod. Rodded it. It was
What was
fun.
that?
Bandit thug, come and have it.
Ah, found you.
Found me. Now, Lydia, don't go running in front of my axe this time.
Good work.
Oh, someone must still be shooting at me.
Mindless Human really loves your Skyrim Let's Play so far.
Ah!
God, no.
She's doing well, kind of.
Well, I'm in a kind of. I mean, this is a. I
He's
can't
dead.
believe he's died like that. Yeah, we're not far from Whiterun at the moment, so the enemies are quite weak in comparison to some of the ones we've been
She
fighting.
needs to
recently.
level up a bit.
Yeah.
She
I
let
do.
Lydia do most of the work so far, and
Mir,
sorry,
this is not true.
Lydia was stealing most of the kills so far. There, better.
That's true.
Thank
Lydia's
you.
done a lot of still.
So clearly she
stealing.
got all the experience, and Sal unfortunately has fallen a bit behind, which is why we now need to stab a few bandits.
It's not so much that, it's that I'm at level 22. And every time you go up to... Oh, what's that? It's got no...
The Spotted
I've taken
Cow
it.
would like to have some fan art of me and my toaster and my boiler.
Shame Potatoes. Well, Potato, if you hear that when you're
Don't draw
watching
me
back
with
the
my boiler
stream,
and my toaster. Draw me in a very crudely drawn toaster car.
She said she'd wait for me.
Thank you.
But they never wait.
Sounds like he's on the left.
The
Oh, yeah.
bomb would like to have and my axe for memories.
And my axe.
Oh, there we go.
That wasn't really worth a cutscene, but there you go.
Well, it's because you stood in a corner, so clearly that's a problem. The Mindless Human is a level 86 Imperial.
Wow.
Well, Imperial what? Spell sword? And mage? Then again, at level 86, you're probably everything.
Oh, can you do that? That is genuinely would be my ambition, would be to be...
Everything.
An everything.
And I definitely do agree with the mindless human here. Skyrim belongs to the Empire. They're good people.
The Black Arrow. Let's just have a look at what that book was that had no title.
The only gripe Belorsa has with the Trabant, which would be the new one, is that it's based on the universal hatchback station wagon body type of the original car. He prefers the look of the sedan saloon body type.
Oh, at least his gold didn't melt. Now, if I step in there, is that going to fall down?
No.
Shall we search this guy from here anyway, just to be sure?
A battle mage with heavy armour. That's what Sal is doing.
I'm not really a battle mage, I'm just more of a...
Yeah, you're right.
A
You're
sword
more the
arm
battle than mage. But the concept is similar. At
Yeah,
least the
yeah,
heavy
yeah.
armour is a match.
Yeah.
Even though she refuses to take off her stupid looking helmet.
Mia doesn't like my helmet.
That looks stupid.
Shall I do a... how do I do it? Like that.
You need to put
How
your
do
weapons away to...
Oh, okay. How do I... like that. There we go. That's me!
Well, not entirely. That's her armour. Under that
That's
armour
my
is her-
tail.
Well, yeah,
Can see
okay,
my
there you
tail.
go.
Shall I take my armour off? Would you like a striptease? Do.
No,
I
don't.
can't
Just take off the helmet. She
It's
has
me.
a perpetually surprised expression
I'm looking happy and surprised, going, ooh!
the entire time.
The entire time, walking around going, ooh! Tasty.
Babom uses dwarven armor because he couldn't find anything else. But are you at least using a full set and not just the helmet?
I'd use a full set if that was...
Go find one, but you don't want to explore more dwarven ruins
I'm
because
not
they're scary.
ready to explore dwarven ruins. I'd die many times. Right, before we go down, let's just search this room because we just...
Sal,
What?
toffee and hazelnut chocolate.
Oh, yes. Don't know what the question is, but oh, yes.
It's not a question. Spotted Cow just pointed out that that's a good chocolate.
That is
And-
a good chocolate.
Apparently Skyrim belongs to the Vikings. Whoever those people are.
Fool never saw me pull the ace out of my boot. What was that?
Hello!
And Babom wanted to
They found you.
bring up his argument up again. That's you're just a fat merchant with a hired
Oh,
guard.
who's that? Hang on, don't, let me talk to you, I'm not going to kill you. Hello?
I just cook and clean and do whatever it is they ask of me.
Alright, I'll not attack you then, if Lydia thinks you're not... Yeah, Lydia's not attacking them either.
Terlove thinks that you have been at the catnip. Blazing Gale points out that we're all wrong.
What?
Skyrim belongs to him.
Ah! Things for cooking. I think I've got my potato on me. What's that? Draft of Illusion, Draft of the Healer.
I'm pretty sure it's pronounced draught and not draft.
No, that's Draft.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
That sounds like it's just
absolutely.
windy in here.
And so for newer viewers who don't yet know, Mia's German. Even
Hello.
though he has a better English accent than me.
Well, that is clearly a lie.
And your German accent is really bad.
Well,
But
yes, all German
worse.
accents are really bad.
But yes, that is pronounced draft, even though it's spelt draught.
My entire life's been a lie. Aegis
good.
does everything for them. That's the old woman. And everything is in quotation marks, so clearly you know what Mindless Human is alluding to. Ralph points something out that's occurred to me several times already, but then again, I kind of play the same way. Sal just plays Skyrim to be the follower, and Lydia is the actual Dragonborn. And the Spotted Cow points out that something's gone wrong on Twitch.
Oh.
At least for the Spotted Cow.
How's it looking for you?
Working fine on my end.
Okie dokie.
Well, at least
Sorry,
there's still
Spotted
YouTube.
Cow.
Well, I hope you're feeling better now that the name tag doesn't make you sad anymore.
Okay, let's look out
for a second there, I thought that rat was Angus. The old woman. The old woman. Sorry, I saw it out of the corner of my eye.
I think that rat was to warn me about these.
Probably.
And there's probably more of them. Don't know why I'm collecting skeever tails, but you know.
She has a hoarding issue.
Maybe. Just a little. Let's just make sure Lydia doesn't step on one of those. Potions. But look, see how I'm able to resist carrying all of the kettles back to...
Yes, you've improved.
Yeah.
Or maybe you've just gotten lazy.
No, I've gotten rich.
Ah, right. No, you're not rich anymore. You spend all your money on something, and I have no idea what it is.
No, I don't know either. What's that?
A tripwire.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
How dangerous.
I'll leave that skeever.
Terry Love points out that Twitch is working okay for him too. And the Spotted Cow thinks that maybe it's just the laptop that's gone rogue.
Oh, maybe.
Ugh.
Okay, so...
Mindless Human is drinking Blue Mountain Dew. And he's pretty sure he's gonna have some Smurfs soon.
Some Smurfs? That? I don't know. I've tried...
aren't aware of blue, small, kobold-like creatures called the Smurfs?
Not in the sense as to have a Smurf.
You know. I'm not going to explain it more.
Right, there was another door that I hadn't been through down here.
Dare Lev says, kettles are no use to Sal. She can't cook anyway.
I used to be able to cook really good.
I just cook and clean and do whatever it is they ask of me.
And then Mia banned me from the kitchen, and now I'm not allowed to cook anything anymore.
I was pretty sure he was trying to relate to the fact that your game crashes when you try to cook something with crabs in it. Also, say hello to Scarlet Karma.
Hello, Scarlet Karma. That's Tammy, yeah.
Right. So don't say hello to Scarlet Karma. But apparently Twitch is working fine. According to the person that it...
I can't even keep track of all the people who have been
Did she just really go back to cleaning and is basically wiping up next to the corpse?
Yeah.
Goodness, that woman is dedicated to work.
She is.
And I'd love to check my messages, but unfortunately I'm currently unable because I'm in the middle of streaming and Sal usually gives me angry looks whenever I'm trying to click away.
That's true. There might be some truth in that. Have I been through this door yet?
Oh, but bomb is...
Skyrim.
Yeah, that's probably just an exit. Those fortresses aren't that big.
Yeah, I think I've been through all of this bit now.
The bomb has a challenge for you.
Oh, yeah.
Would you dare to play this game without Lydia for one stream?
When I get to about, say, 28 or something. Level.
Well, you heard it here first.
Well, I would.
They're going to hold you to it as soon as you reach level 28.
I don't really see the point, because then I just have to play slower, more cautiously.
Clearly, this is what they want.
Well, that's what they get from you, Mia. They like to watch you play things on the hardest levels, and...
I thought they'd just like to see me suffer.
Maybe that.
Let's try not forging at the moment.
Have we done this? Is this
yes,
is this cleared?
We've done all of it. Let's waddle on.
Onto Falkreath. I never did get to search that guy. Okay.
He probably doesn't have anything of worth anyway.
No, but you know how it is.
Apparently,
Curiosity, cats.
apparently Ralph did a drawing.
Oh.
Well, if you'd like to link to the drawing, you can use Twitch, if you have it, to link to drawings.
Am I going the
And
right way?
if you use a direct link to the drawing, it'll even appear in our chat screen, which means Sal will be able to see it.
Cool.
Just pointing out. And Belos is confirming
Who's that?
I don't know. Yes,
Looks like a
chat
bad
just
guy. Let's
likes
go
to
kill
see
him.
me suffer. But then again, they want to see you suffer too. Not my words, but also said that, so clearly you need to be cross with him now. And with Terry, who points out that seeing me suffer is good. How dare you?
Hooded man. Oh, it's a Khajiit. Hello.
Ah.
Hi.
He just said eat.
Hi. Hello. Wow.
Dragons were never gone. They were just invisible and very, very quiet.
So, what you doing standing here in this field?
Telling you
Some
about dragons.
Bears? Where? Bears? Men that are bears?
Okay. I think he's been at the catnip. Right, onwards. Butterfly. Ah, missed it. Got some tundra cotton though. Maybe I didn't miss it. Shiny thing.
Tammy Patton says meow.
Meow. No, I think
And
it's
Bill
just
also wants to
missed,
know
isn't it?
if those dragons were hunting Wabbitson. Also, the one wanted you to pickpocket him.
What
It's too
about
far away
honor
now.
amongst thieves and cats?
Fine. The spotted cow, and probably the rest of chat too, enjoys it a lot when you're getting jump scared.
There's a path up there. What's up there? No,
A small cave.
No, we won't divert.
Fine, we won't divert then.
We've already done a diversion, and I know how much people want us to get to. Oh, look at the. Well, that's not. There's a giants. Giants are scary. We'll just have a quick look at this ring of stones over here. Oh God, there's more giants. They're spawning all over the place.
Well, this is like their home.
What, this ring of stones?
No, not this ring of stones. The icon on your radar up top.
Oh look, it's got butterfly. Butterfly. Why can't I catch these anymore? Or maybe I can.
You're
and it's
too
just
slow.
Weird.
Oh look, there's a hole in the ground.
There is.
And chest.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like this would be a dreadful distraction.
Terlev questions
Stuff
your
on the rock.
honor amongst cats thing. There must
Oh God, what
apparently
happened
be
there?
a joke. I don't know. Also, behold,
Ah!
it's me.
It says, "Hi, I'm Mir."
I'm in a half car? I don't know.
I think it's a toaster.
Yeah, but why do I ride a half on my toaster?
What do you think will happen if I whiz these around and get them wrong?
No, probably nothing.
What's that thing? Activate handle.
Well, clearly you've gotten them wrong.
I need a clue as to how to... Is there a clue?
Also, as a reminder, Spotted Cow points out that you were saying, I know how... Oh, what's that?
I can't remember what...
In the sentence where you're trying to point out how much you know that people would like you to go to Falkreath and not get distracted.
Was I? Did I do a thing?
Yeah. Tammy Patton is asking the philosophical question if it's Wabbit season or Dragon season. I can't do that accent. And playing out that joke by reading it all out would probably be lost on Sal. But because it's Tammy Patton, I can't say no, so... Wabbit season! No, Dragon season. Wabbit season! Dragon season! Dragon season! Wabbit season! And then somebody gets fired. In the face. Also, Mindless Human is warning about the cats out here.
Ah, it's fine. We're
the saber
all,
cats.
You know, we're all...
The saber cats. They do great amount of damage. Great amounts of damage.
I can take a saber cat. I wouldn't want to take 3 at once, but I can do 2 at once. Butterfly. Look, see, it's not letting me pick up the butterflies, mate. I might have got it then. Did I just do all snakes? What's that? A skull.
There's got to be a clue for this here somewhere.
I know, but I can't see one. So I thought, well, there's 6 obvious options, which is
the clue maybe in the hole? Next to the hole?
I haven't seen any drawings on anything.
Alright, fine. Carry on then.
Yeah, but I said there's only 6 obvious options. So if I try those 6, and then if that doesn't work, we'll go away and do something else.
Tammy Patton assumed that the drawing up there is just me in a soapbox derby car. But apparently, apparently it's Ralph's representation of a cinder block toaster. His rendition of me is a bit unrealistic. I only have 1 arm, and apparently I'm hanging onto the back of the car.
Maybe I'm the driver.
Are you sitting inside the cinder block?
Maybe.
What are you doing in my car?
One of those. One of those. So this is the second to last option. And then we won't try anymore unless there's actually a clue. Because it might be that I need to be given a clue. Oh, there we go. Very good.
Oh.
Lydia nearly fell down it, I think.
Really? That was the solution?
What?
Never mind me.
What? Hypothetical. Oh, I've not read this one.
Do you like Top Gear?
No, I don't.
Oh, clearly you're cross now with chat.
I like the concept of the show, but I just really, really dislike the presenters. And I would say very rude words about them. If I was in somewhere where I could be openly rude, like, you know, The Office. But we're in polite company.
What? It shouldn't work this way around. Anyway, I'm not good with cars. It's a miracle that I can identify my car in the car park.
What are all these
basic giants, they stepped on them or something.
Oh, okay.
So basically a show like Top Gear is entirely lost on me.
Why is there fences around here?
I don't know. Farms?
I can hear the sound of weapons. Is Lydia off on one? She is, isn't she? Is she? No, she's just catching up. She must have been stuck somewhere.
Bobom doesn't like the new Top Gear. Alright, I didn't know there was a difference, but I guess.
Yeah.
And Terry Love points out that Skyrim doesn't have bookshops, just random books scattered across the landscape.
Hello.
Fire, do you seek to make a purchase?
Oh, can I sell you some of my shit?
Take a look.
I don't know what he'd want to have with just half of a ship, but right.
Some of the stuff I have on me. I have. What's the staff of the Dramora Churl? Is that just some random thing I picked up?
Yeah.
Or was it a prize? Let's see what I've got in value by weight. Oh, I have that. Yeah. Don't know why I'm even carrying that. Oh yeah, my execution hoods. I should have dropped those off at home. They're more of a, souvenir. You can have that.
People were then having a laughing fit about you claiming that chat would be polite company. And Terry Love points out that you can't be rude about the Willy Wielders on Top Gear.
Jeremy Clarkson is a twat.
I have no idea who Jeremy
my opinion.
Clarkson is. Who's Jeremy Clarkson?
He's a twat. You don't want to know him.
Well, yeah, I don't want to know him, but I want to be able to talk about him too, so I can say rude things like Jeremy Clarkson has
Enchanter's Draft.
odd-looking eyebrows.
Oh, I've nothing against people who, look a bit weird, act a bit weird, but I don't know.
It's the combination of the two. If they look weird and then act weird, that turns them into...
He's just a twat. Look, see. Yeah, Draftmere. That's how you pronounce it.
Really? It's Draft...
Mm-hmm.
You're killing me here.
Get rid of some of the... Right, I'll just get rid of some of the jewellery then. Right, what's that? Restoration spells. Oh, prices. I should have put that on. Recuperation.
A spotted cow is wondering every time he goes to his car if it's still there, if it's just a pile of rust with 4 tyres and some glass. It has sung its last song and is basically just on the encore now.
I do use that. And I do use that. Where in
I
that?
always
What's
assumed
that?
it's draught beer too. Not that I have a lot of experience with beer or drafts, apparently. What's a draft beer?
May
Draft
your road
beer
lead you to warm
is...
sands.
And you too, my furry friend.
A peaceful greeting to you.
And you too. Draft beer means that it's been pulled from a keg, as opposed to in a bottle.
All right.
Oh, hello, Fox. Go away before I'm tempted to cook you with my flames. Oh, hello. I guess we'll leave him alone.
Didn't you own a horse? Why are you not owning a horse?
Oh, look, there's a growly thing. But look at these walls. Oh, is this where I need to go? Just make sure there's nothing else about to jump. Oh, I wonder what that is. Alright, one moment. Butterfly! Oh, I got it. Yeah, I'm just a little bit slow. Riften! No, you don't want us to go to Riften. Where am I going here?
Falkreath.
It doesn't say Falkreath on here.
Have you been walking in the wrong direction?
I don't think so. What does that one say? Ah, Falkreath. Alright, so we're going this way. But do I just have a quick look at what's over the hill? Just, maybe just to discover it.
That's a good point to call back to a comment Babom made earlier on. At least Mir deliberately chooses to ignore...
Oh.
Ah, Jesus, cow slappy Christ.
Didn't like that. Oh, I've not saved for ages.
You have not. This is getting annoying.
Yeah. Are you sure it's not because we're getting close to Falkreath again? We're not that close to Falkreath. Oh, but last time we tried to go to Falkreath, we weren't that close.
I know, but I thought I had it fixed. We had some...
We haven't had crashes for ages.
Yeah.
Oh, is it the mods?
No. Last time when we were heading to Falkreath... Oh, that's unfortunate.
Okay, well, we've cleared this place out. It has at least saved that. Oh, dear.
We're sorry. We're sorry about that, but it's a typical Skyrim thing. As I was about to say, no, one of the mods was causing the original crash, in which, for some odd reason, there was apparently a door moved over another cell somewhere around Falkreath, and whenever you entered the Falkreath cell, it crashed. So I fixed that bit on the mod by updating it with the original fix. But, you know... It shouldn't be that.
Oh, look, we're not going to meet... We had to...
Legion's always looking for strong.
Hello,
capable
Imperial
warriors.
soldiers.
This Imperial armour is so heavy.
Quarters are in solitude.
It's not that bad.
Mayak the liar's gone. Or whatever his name was.
Mike. The spotted cow points out that beer tastes like moss and dirt. Well, I thought a cow would enjoy moss. It's kind of like grass, but foamier.
Foamier. Kind of moss. Kind of like grass, but foamier. What a wonderful description.
If I were a cow, I thought I'd enjoy moss, but, you know.
Ah, okay. Oh, look, he's
Now
going
hold
after
your
that.
horses there, but
What?
also I know how to troubleshoot mods. Basically, I found out about the Falkreath crash problem by going through each mod individually and testing if I can enter Falkreath until I eventually found out that one of the mods was causing problems in Falkreath.
Was there anything actually worth having down in the cellar?
No, well, there was the one book, but you now know the combination, unless, of course, you forgot.
Well, I know the sequence I used to find it. I didn't necessarily pay attention to the sequence as such. Oh, look at all these little red birds! Toast!
You're so cruel.
Dead cardinal. Oh! Oh, I've never eaten these things before.
Well, good for you. Tammy Patton wants to know
tasty.
if I want the spotted cow to foam at the mouth. Depends if the spotted cow is not excreting the foam and is just eating it. No, that makes it sound gross
45
still.
persuasion. Weakness to fire. Ugh. That one didn't taste nice, but the first one did. Oh yeah, look, see.
Did you see that? There's a wolf falling down from the sky now.
Is there? I saw them, like,
You
getting at
didn't
it with
see
their-
them punching the wolf up into the air.
No, I didn't see the wolf go into the air. I just saw them, like, having a bit of a to-do.
I'll show you again after the stream is done, but
Cool.
you know.
Where?
Oh, you still met a cat on your way.
Well, they're always worth getting things from. Eagle, whale, and snake.
And Babom is trying to defend Falkreath by claiming that it's not Falkreath, it also crashed in Whiterun earlier on today.
Yeah, true.
And the spotted cow points out that it does not want rabies. Well, neither I nor Tammy want you to have rabies too. So stop foaming, please. Wasn't it all whale?
No, it was definitely 3 different things.
Oh.
So... Right, so it's not that one. What does that give us? Yes, so then it's this one. Am I still on 3 different things? Yeah. Oh, it might take a bit of fiddling around.
You do need to pull a lever to confirm your selection.
Oh, I forgot. I forgot about the lever. Damn it. Whale. Snake.
Chat is also pointing out that you have to pull the handle.
Pull the lever, crunk.
You don't even know what that means.
No, I know. I've never seen that. Well, no, you've shown me an awful lot of videos.
I have not.
You have?
I would not.
You did?
Never in my life.
You did?
Never!
Many times.
Well, that didn't work.
Okay, so I've got to spin... Right, don't want eagle.
Please say goodbye to the mindless human.
Hello, goodbye.
Who apparently
Bye,
loves you
mindless
guys.
Do join us again.
I'm not sure if that just means all of us just chat. Every guy here excluding
look at
you.
this. Look at that wolf chasing all of those deer.
Tammy Patton has never played this game, but she too will say pull the handle. And Terry Love thinks that you're going senile quicker than he is.
Making an attempt at it. Alright, we'll try. I'm pretty sure it's not this one though. We'll give up after this time.
Apparently people are urging you to drink.
Drink what?
I don't know.
Alcohol?
The bot doesn't need to tell you what to drink.
Ah, there we go.
Hold on. Save.
Okay.
You know, just to make sure.
Mm-hmm.
Was quite the accomplishment you made here.
Oh, that's very expensive. Love that.
Ooh, that is very handy. Thank you, Alfie.
What?
He made a video.
Ah. What, of pulling levers?
No, not of pulling
Lever.
Levers.
It's lever in America, but it's lever in the UK.
Yeah, I know, and that's hurting me so much because it's been, you know, made common through that joke.
And pull the lever cronk doesn't sound the same.
Yeah, that doesn't sound the same anymore. Would you mind not just randomly burning birds?
I've never eaten that one before.
The spotted cow has rolled a 1 and thus will be a spotted toad for the next 3 turns. And Babom has summoned Jizargo to rain jizz on Babom's home. I'm not proud of that one and I really should get rid of it. People don't use it anyway.
That's got to be an interesting thing, because look, there's skeletons and blood on there.
Well, you can quickly go discover the place, so you know that there's something there. Babom says, burn, birdie, burn.
Bloated man's grotto.
Let's not go in there, he sounds a bit full of himself.
Oh, very good, Mia.
No, please don't
Nice
applaud
pun.
me. No, I don't like puns. Stop it.
You love a good pun.
I hate puns.
No, it's not true.
But one points out that you are still having no more distractions, right? Remember
right,
that?
yeah, no more distractions.
Good thing, right?
I'll just keep on saving so that if... Oh, are these my Khajiit friends?
I don't know. And Alfie points out that at least you're cooking your food now instead of just eating it raw.
True, yeah. Oh, it is. Let me just palm some things off on him. Hello, fairy
Khajiit
friend.
welcomes you. And take a look.
Oh, right, because I just picked up some stuff. Right, have that, and that. That. Might use that. I should have put that on again. Movarath's boot. Who is Movarath?
I don't know, but you don't need those. You never sneak, and those are light
Well,
shoes.
I like to put, like, when I've won a trophy, I like to put the trophy in my house.
Yeah, but
You know,
Movarath's
like a-
booths are not really a trophy.
Oh, they're not. Which might sound a little bit serial killery, you know, along with execution hoods, which I'm keeping for best.
Alright, so here is a conundrum. Blazing Gale already had 5 litres of beer today, but he really wants to have an apple cherry cider now. Should he crack one of the 1 litre bottles he has now? Yes. It can't get much worse than it already is. Also, Babom says, quoting you here,
Yep.
right, no more distraction. Oh, Khajiit friends.
Okay. No more
May
distractions.
your road lead you to warm sands.
And you, my furry friend, again.
Morvalth was
Let
the
me-
vampire at Marketh. We don't remember a vampire at Marketh.
Oh, was he just some random guy I killed who came and tried to attack me?
Ah, say goodbye to Belorso.
Oh, goodbye, Belorso. See you
His
soon.
internet has been acting up, and now he can't watch the stream at all anymore because it's mostly just buffering, I assume.
Now, we did get attacked by a saber cat. Oh yeah, I was gonna just have a quick look over here, and I have saved it. So if we crash again, it won't be a problem. Just wanted to see where it is. Oh look, there's a dead rabbit. There's definitely... Okay, the...
The spotted cow says, too bad you can't have a Khajiit as a better half. Normally he goes for the Agonian wife because of that reason.
Ooh, right in the teeth.
Ah, that's gonna hurt.
Yeah. Very good. I think there was another one. So,
Blazing
what's
Gale
this
points out
place?
that me claiming it can't get anywhere is a stupid thing to say. What if he gets drunk, which I assume he already is after having, you know, consumed 5 liters of beer, then decides to go outside, stands on the road, and then get, you know, run over by a car? That's
Come
not
along,
good.
no more stops.
I
We need
admit,
to find
but
our way to solitude.
Why are we even going to a wedding at this far
Oh,
from the
it's
end of
that.
the
It's
empire
It's
anyway?
those people again.
I told
Yeah.
you.
To the
it's
left.
wedding of Vittoria
Yeah, I know.
Vinci, an
just
extremely
pointing out,
proud
I was
just pointing out.
just looking. There's a thing up there I don't think I've ever seen.
Remember?
Just looking at the butterfly. Got it. Haha.
But one would like to know if you do understand what no more distraction means.
Well, you know, there's just sort of little diversions, and then there's full-blown distractions like clearing out a prison.
Right, back to the other thing. So basically, if you've already had 5 beers, 5 liters of beers, we're way past the point of drinking responsibly. So me suggesting
true.
it couldn't hurt if you then toss in another apple cider.
It depends on how good the apple cider is, I think would be my call on this. Because if it's a really good apple cider, then no. Because you're not really going to appreciate it, and if you want yet more alcohol, you might as well go for something cheap and nasty. Because by the time you've had like 5 litres of beer, your taste buds are dead.
Blazing Gale points out that he's not drunk. He's too Russian to get drunk from something as weak as 5 litres of beer. Well,
Maybe
in
it's
that
like
case,
beer, then.
some apple cider can't be that bad either. I don't know how much those things work. I have no frame of reference here. I have to assume that there are 2 categories. One is, does you lot drunk, and the other one is, does you not so much drunk. And all of them are in the does you lot drunk group. There, clearly put.
This place
Very-
has got a strange look about it.
What do you mean strange? Is it because you've never been in a forest in Skyrim before?
A man-made look about the place.
No.
Or something. Oh! Not going to clear the place, not going to kill everybody, not a full-blown distraction, maybe just a little diversion? Just to see what this place is? Or have I been here before?
I think you've been here
I must
before.
have been. Half Moon Mill. Oh, yeah. Oh,
Alfie's.
this is where the crash happens last time. wasn't it?
Here for work? Get an axe and bring me all the wood you can chop.
No, thank you.
She's the Viking. Yeah, we'll. Right, let me save. Because I didn't want to kill them for some reason, and I can't remember why.
Blazing Gale admits that you made a good point, but speaking about good points, Alfie points out, if you have to ask if you should, then you probably shouldn't. I like that. Although somebody like Sal, who's an activist, would probably think that you're missing out on a lot of opportunities in your life.
I learnt today that my learning style is an activist style.
I am entirely theoretical.
I'm sure there was something. I remember being here before. I got jumped by a load of people.
Yeah, there was a courier here.
Yeah.
And some graves and a skeleton.
Oh. Funny enough.
Oh no. Oh no. The events are happening again.
Alright, hand over your valuables, or I'll gut you like a fish.
Never mind, he looked like a courier, but it's actually just a lizard.
Walk away
Nice
right
try,
now.
but you don't scare me.
Well,
I'm not gonna ask again.
I think Lydia just bumped me.
Like, you can't, don't let him do this to you.
Don't you walk away from me.
Yeah, Lydia's scary.
I'll kill you!
Okay. Whenever you're ready.
Famous last words.
Anything nice on him? Sapphire, couple of... Never say no to a couple of lockpicks.
Blazing Gale was about to say that Alfie made a good point, but then he was blocked because of sending too many messages.
Oh dear.
The auto-moderator is still there. It's just silent, apparently. Why would I turn it silent? It's the most entertaining thing. Anyway. Tammy Patton doesn't drink alcohol either, so she too has no frame of reference here. Well, Sal, you are an expert alcohol drinker. How large is the difference between cider and beer?
Sorry, Lydia. Beer is not usually strong. Cider can vary
but I'm imagining
dramatically.
it like apple juice.
It can be apple juice with the strength of whiskey. Or I should go up here. There's something up here that is spawning the skeletons. Something interesting, I remember. Yeah.
And no, I'm not ignoring Babom. I'm just really bad at following up with chat. Babom said, just drink it and we will all laugh at the results on YouTube afterwards. Fair point. Sorry for falling behind.
I thought wasn't there a thing here? There's something I can activate or something?
I don't know.
Maybe not, but I've got the nightshade. Let's save again. Because we are in the crashy area.
Apparently, Blazing Gale is now being blocked by the buffer.
Ah.
Well, that's just not entertaining.
Helgen White runs that way.
Falkreath is behind you.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Don't forget you wanted to check up on the weird door.
What weird door?
On your map.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but wouldn't that be a distraction?
It is in the Falkreath area, and is probably part of the Falkreath questline, so people wouldn't complain, I assume.
Well, I could go into Falkreath first, because it's only just outside Falkreath. So it's not like I'd have to go very far to go back there.
Apparently the cider is... Don't forget people want you to check his inventory.
Mike is very practical. He has no need for mysticism.
Hi.
Nords are so serious about beards. So many beards. Mike thinks they wish they had glorious manes like Khajiit.
Yeah.
Hold on before you leave. Just crouch and pickpocket
Mike
him
does not
without
remember
actually
his
taking
childhood.
anything. Don't worry, it
Perhaps
won't
he never
count
had
as an
one.
aggression.
Okay. Skooma.
There
Have
you
I
go.
not got some... He's obviously not in the market, because I think I've got some on
Don't
me to
even
sell.
think about it.
Not thinking about it, just looking.
See?
You know, like coming up and giving you a quick sniff sort of thing.
Mike is tired now. Go bother somebody else.
Sure, I understand.
Well, I hope people are happy now. Anyway, Blazing Gale points out that the cider is like 5%.
Yeah, it can vary. I mean, you get into something like Scrumpy and it does
I have no
go
idea
up
what
to-
5% means.
Um,
In terms of beer or alcohol.
200% alcohol is...
Deadly.
Well, is the pure chemical alcohol.
Lovely.
I don't know why they 200% proof. I don't know why they go up to 200%, because that like really isn't a percentage then, is it? It's mathematically inaccurate, and that has always like bothered me somewhat. I've never seen this place. What's down there?
A pond.
A pond. I kind of want to go explore a bit.
Well,
But
go.
no,
Go.
no.
Bob-omb given up on no more distractions.
I'm minimising. No distractions. Maybe the odd little diversion. But keeping to the path mostly.
Blazing Gale drinks for the taste. Hence why he said that you made a good point. I'm pretty sure she's forgotten a point by now.
No, it was don't waste good alcohol on a drunken tongue.
Oh yeah, that point. And the spotted cow has drunken his fair share, so now he only drinks a glass of whiskey now. And then.
I like a nice single malt.
And Terry Love prefers his cider to be about 7.5%.
I actually prefer cider when it is incredibly strong and you drink it out of little glasses.
Ah. And there's that one that's 6.2%, which apparently is pretty nice. I don't know what you're talking about, but right.
So if I get a glass of whiskey mere, that's about 30%. If I get a bottle of beer, that's about 6%. But a glass of whiskey is about a third of the size of a bottle of beer.
Does
Probably
that
even less.
stack?
Yes.
So,
Did you see a dog out there?
yes, you.
No, some wolves, but no dogs.
Oh well. The blacksmith is offering a reward for a dog he saw on the road. I was hoping you'd seen it. I guess I'll stay on the lookout. Keep your nose clean while you're here, outsider.
That's not that really annoying dog that followed you around talking to you all the time, is it, Mir?
No. Yes.
Oh God, don't want to pick up that quest. Don't want to come across that dog.
Don't worry, it'll happen to you automatically.
Well, not if you help me avoid it. Not until like we're at the point where we can't avoid it any longer. Okay, so there's nothing up there.
Blazing Gale doesn't really like any other drinks than beer, cider, vodka, liquor, and champagne when he's feeling fancy.
Yeah, I quite like champagne too.
I don't like any of them.
Oh, we're about to go to 8 PM. If I go in there, I will suddenly find myself on the wrong side of the law.
Yep, so either you go to the tavern or you waddle over to the door.
Dead man's
Because
true.
you've got nothing else to do.
Waddle over to... Oh, the other place door.
Yes.
Oh, I want to have a look at this town first.
The spotted cow wants you to go talk to the door,
Come on
though.
in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Who are these people? Hello, Cust.
Strangers
What?
like you bring war. I've seen enough war.
Oh, okay. So it's one of those kinds of towns. Hello, Thadgeir.
These
If you're going to
graves
sit
hold
like
the
that, you
sons and
really
daughters
should
of
wear
Falkreath.
trousers.
Unless you intend to bury someone, this isn't the place you're looking for, traveler.
He's working at the graveyard, but he's telling you that in the tavern.
You said something about a burial?
Well, Falkreath is known for its graveyard, traveler.
Oh.
We've buried more dead than you can imagine. I just finished giving my old war companion Barrett a proper burial by fire. Old Hardhead hated the idea of being lost cold in the ground. Could you deliver the ashes to Runil, the priest of Archay? He'll know the right blessings to make for Barrett's soul.
Sure.
Thank you.
If you
All right,
are
then.
quite happy
Show
to
respect
trust
while
your
you're
best
here,
friend's
and you and I will be
ashes
fine.
to some random bypassing
Straw
cat.
cat that walked in, yeah.
Hello, Solaf. You seem to be having trouble with a chair.
Well met.
Unlike my brother, I've no dislike of strangers. Met lots of them while I was a Stormcloak.
I think I'm supposed to say you're a Stormcloak?
I was once, but not anymore. I was wounded in a skirmish up near Windhelm.
Arrow in the knee?
This was years ago, mind you. Now maybe I don't pick up a blade in Ulfric's name no more, but I still hold with his ideals. Skyrim is Nordland, and we ought to rule it. We don't need no help from the Empire on that count.
You mentioned a brother? Who's he?
His name's Bolin. He's the one who works the lumber mill down by the river. If you meet him, don't expect much in the way of conversation. He ain't one for talking, especially with folk he don't know.
Okay.
I'd really like you to talk to the door now. The atmosphere in here suddenly got very horrible.
But then he went quiet.
What business do college mages have in a place like Sarthal anyway?
Of all
It's a
things...
place for Nord dead, not your weird experiments. I find your wolfish grin unsettling.
What's on the menu?
Depends. Are you thirsty, hungry, both?
Do you buy anything for... How about some mud crab legs? They were causing me problems when I tried to cook them. Maybe some green apples? Maybe a sweet roll. I'll keep the rest
What
to
about the
myself.
charred skeever hides?
All
The
right,
last
then.
thing you really need.
When his ugly red head rolled around on the floor.
Yeah, so that would all be stealing. Who's this?
Drink to our youth.
They say the college has been snooping around Sarthal. Mages in a burial crypt. No good can come of that.
Hello, Nord.
What's a milk drinker like you doing out here? Go home to your mother.
A milk drinker, huh? We'll not get into
All
a
right, then.
fight. Courier? Hello, courier.
Important deliveries to make. No time for chatting.
What's a milk drinker like you doing out here? Go home to your mother. Next time serving Dengir.
I wish I could afford to pay you both, Nari. I really do. Welcome to Dead Man's Drinks.
Blazing
Ah,
Nail
this is what I was after. Rumors.
wants you to go away from the bar too.
Folks have gone missing the past few weeks. Word now's that our hunters are gone too. Say, if you're traveling, could you keep an eye out for them? Valder and his men, I think they were after Bear up north.
Okay, shall do.
You hear any juicy gossip in town? Be sure to share it with me.
Something tells me you're not going to waddle through towards that door.
Which door?
Which door? The door? Also, you're supposed to kick the Nord's bum.
I mean, I can do if you want me to.
Blazing Gale wants
Wouldn't be
you
a
to.
problem. I've talked to Cost already, haven't I? Alright, if Blazing Gale would like me to get into a fight, I'll get into a fight.
What business do college mages have in a place like
What's a
Sarthal
milk
anyway?
drinker like you doing out here?
Hang
Go
on,
home
first
to your
of all...
mother. Weird experiments. Until next time.
Don't worry, they'll automatically unequip your weapons.
Oh, is it a fist fight?
Of course it is.
Ah, I've got claws like you wouldn't believe.
Why? What are you gonna do? Cry?
You really shouldn't be picking a fight with me. You've only got one eye.
I don't have to take that from you. Never should have come here.
Hey.
Oh, never mind the smaller fist fight. The music is very unfitting for this fight to death. You could accidentally just swing at... Ooh, what was that?
This is an ode to
Dunno.
Skyrim's staunch protectors.
Okay, she's dead.
Yeah.
People
got lots of
don't
stuff
mind, apparently.
Well, they probably heard her talk to me the way she did. Ooh, dwarven boots, me. I could put dwarven boots on, even though they're not as good as the ones I've got. To match my
Fine.
helmet.
Blazing Gale really doesn't like these dumb milk drinker NPCs.
So, dwarven boots are armour 40. And... Oh, I've got dwarven boots on.
Alright.
So my armour is starting to match, see? Yeah,
slowly.
nothing to see. Nothing to see. Just dead
Careful
bodies.
with that fire.
Yeah.
Days come and gone.
I only like.
Can we leave the bar behind us now, please? Babom just thought of something that changed his opinion on the whole Imperial Stormcloak debate.
What?
Skyrim is America.
Is it?
I don't know.
Why is it America?
Because it was made by Americans.
I thought it had more of a ancient European feel to it.
Well, yes, that's the idea, but politically seen, it's supposed to be America. See, the great, cool, independent nation, totally proud of itself, boasts with freedom. I can see the parallels.
I suppose, but there's an awful lot of countries that you could probably... I mean, England and Wales, around about the time that this is...
To further illustrate, Skyrim is like America, and Imperials are the British Empire.
Yeah, I was thinking British and Welsh. Or Britain and Scotland in the 1700s.
But one would suggest that the Thelma are the French.
He could be.
So it's basically America.
Am I allowed in there at
I
this
guess
time?
you are, but the Jarl will probably in bed. And
probably best put my weapons away, hadn't I, while I'm in the Jarl's house. Well, usually Jarl's houses are full of people nattering on, so let's have a quick look around while...
Tammy
everyone's
Patton,
asleep.
on the other hand, doesn't agree with the idea of Skyrim basically standing for America.
Free to have. Being careful. Don't want to be chased out of town too quickly. Oh, look, free gold.
You don't need the cowhide.
I'll leave the cowhide. Legate Skulna. Hello!
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
It's okay, you can go back to bed.
Until next time.
Yeah.
Well, while the idea of, comparing the concept of Skyrim with real-world parallels, personally I'd like to believe that basically this was intended to stand on its own, so we don't need to further investigate it, because we will never find one truth that fits it all.
Oh, look, it lets me search.
So yes,
anything.
Babom is right, listen to Babom, or otherwise you'll be sent to the gay baby jail. Don't forget, he is the don't step on the grass officer, because he did a thing and was promoted.
Do you think I'm allowed to unlock this?
Probably. Tammy Patton points out that the fight with the Nord woman was like a fight in an Old West saloon.
Yeah, everybody just got out of the way of the swinging swords and left us to it.
Well, usually people are more polite about this and take their business outside. Unless it derails into a full-on bar fight.
Actually, what am I doing? I should put on my necklace of lockpicking and things.
A little further
Deft
up, necklace of
hands,
major
that's-
lockpicking.
Oops. Have I not got also a ring of lockpicking?
The jail itself is gay. Don't judge it. Weren't you supposed to leave Viola's gold ring in Viola's pocket? Have you still not done that?
No. Something happened. Didn't I get chased out? Isn't that in...
Windhelm.
Windhelm. For some reason, I left Windhelm.
Try to the right now. The spot changes when you restart the game.
Oh, right. I didn't know that. Oh, nearly.
Apparently, I really have to look at messages. Well, I will be able to in just a few seconds as soon as Sal is done screwing around with this lock because the stream's
is it time?
Well, yes.
Yeah,
kinda.
I'll probably give up on this anyway because it's probably not worth the number, even though I really want it. It's probably not worth the lockpicks I'm going through.
Lockpicks are reasonably cheap, so really...
Yeah, but I need to have them.
Why would the jail try to do that to you? You're implying things here that seem quite concerning. Anyway, would you like to start doing your outro? Or?
Yeah. So, I might do a little bit of wandering around and relieving people of their worldly goods off camera. But what we shall do is, by next stream, it'll be daylight. We'll just have a quick poke around the town and then we'll go and visit the whatever doorway it is that I need to go visit.
Right.
So if you enjoyed watching, do join us again on next Wednesday at 8 p.m.
Thursday.
Well, yeah, Thursday for more of this and Wednesday for Mia playing...
The new Dishonored.
The new Dishonored.
At 8 p.m. GMT +1, which will be about 2 hours ago from now. Yada, yada, yada. Stop streaming.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
No, I